Ahead of the upcoming Ondo State governorship election scheduled for Saturday, November the 16th, 2024, sensitive election materials have successfully arrived in Akure, the state capital. The Independent National Electoral Commission confirmed their arrival on Monday through a statement on its official X handle. INEC disclosed that the materials were transported by the Nigerian Air Force and received by officials of the Central Bank of Nigeria in Akure. This transfer aligns with the agency's efforts to ensure a smooth and transparent electoral process. Meanwhile, candidates of different parties are traveling around for last-minute campaigns to help shape the minds of the electorate. Our special advisor to the Ondo State Governor on Transport and member of Campaign Committee, Gbenga Omole, is joining me to talk more on the preparations ahead of the election. Thanks so much for joining us on TVC News, Mr. Omole.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to be here once again.
Right. So, with the election just days away, can you provide an overview of your party's ground mobilization efforts? How confident are you in the turnout strategy?
Yeah, thank you very much. I can beat my chest and say the All Progressive Congress and our candidate, Governor Akure, has done all the needful. We have crossed the T's and we have dotted the I's as in preparation for the election. In fact, as I'm talking to you now, the campaign in the last local government, which is the home local government of the governor, is going on in Akure local government. We have done 17 local government before now. Prior to that, we were in Owo yesterday, and the final local government rally is in Akure now, and where the grand finale of the campaign, where some of the national leaders and some of the APC governor will be in town, is tomorrow. We have done everything possible, everything in the books possible, legitimate to win this election. I was talking to somebody before this program that I've been around for a very long time. Since 1999, I've been an active participant in Ondo State politics, particularly the gubernatorial election. This is the first time when you enter Ondo State and you don't feel that there's going to be an election, because it's going to be there's the opposition are not even prepared. We can't see them. That's the truth of the matter. It's not because I'm APC. They are not just there. There's no opposition as far as I'm concerned in terms of, in terms of engagement of the people, in terms of canvassing for vote. We don't see them anywhere. So it's just like, but then we are not taking anything for granted. We are not taking any chance. We are working assiduously because we want to make history. We want to set a new record. The last victory we had in 2020, we had like 51% victory. But this time around, we want to push it to like 80, 95% if it's possible, and that is doable. Yeah. Because we are prepared.
I'm wondering how that is going to be achievable, because being the party in power, the opposition parties will always find it convenient to criticize the government, both at the local and the national level. How is your campaign managing to counter their narratives and criticisms effectively?
Well, that is the work of opposition. Like I said, unfortunately, the so-called major opposition in Ondo State didn't get it right by presenting somebody in the character of their candidate, somebody who was a former deputy governor, who was dropped, who was not picked for the second time, somebody that his character is questionable. Yeah, the last debate shows it, or somebody who was on national TV telling lies. So, and the choice Ondo State people want to make is about making a choice between two former deputy governors. So it's going to be on their integrity, on their characters. And Ondo State people knows. So, like you say, opposition will always talk. They try to do a lot of, propaganda, but they see that it doesn't work. So they've even kept quiet now. So the truth of the matter is that people in Ondo State are home. They are home on the same page with Governor Akure for so many reasons. So many reasons. So, like I said, we are not going to take it for granted. We are working assiduously because we want this victory. We want, like I said, we want to set a new record.
Absolutely, but the stakes are, really getting higher. There are different parties. Your party is seeking to, hold on to power, via re-election, getting re-elected into this position. But how are you working with the security agencies as well as the electoral umpire, that's Independent National Electoral Commission, in order to ensure free, fair and transparent election come Saturday?
Well, the job of security is for the security operatives, and I think they are on top of the game. For the very first time, like I said, I want to give it to the opposition. This is the first time that we are going to a gubernatorial election, and no violence in terms of people, attacking each other, destruction of billboard. I think people have come of peace that people are more enlightened now. And like I said, because the opposition is weak, so they have nothing to offer. The preparation is in top notch. The security, I give it to the Commissioner of Police in Ondo State. He has been on top of his game, and other security agencies. So when they will speak at the appropriate time, I cannot speak for the security agency, but so far so good. There has not been any skirmishes. There's no issue of security concern as far as this campaign is concerned. We've not heard of APC attacking PDP or PDP attacking APC member or SDP. The campaign has been smooth in all the 18 local governments, and I give it to the opposition for the very first time. They were matured in that aspect, because unlike before now, you will see the opposition, apart from the criticism they do, they go to attack members of the ruling class just to provoke them, and that has not really happened this time around. So I give it to the opposition. And of course, to the ruling party, of course, we are showing maturity as the ruling party, and we are being magnanimous in everything we do. We've shown, our governor has shown leadership.
Absolutely.
And as a united Ondo State, we are facing this election as a united Ondo State.
I would say that's a good news to hear from you there, because what Nigerians actually want, particularly
you are a journalist,
Ondo residents,
you can find out yourself.
Right, that's exactly what they want: free and fair election. Because it doesn't have to be about violence, it has to be peaceful. Thank you so much for speaking with us. Special Advisor to Ondo State Governor on Transport and member of Campaign Committee, Benga Omoli.
The pleasure is mine.